At Combined Task Force Saber, our mission here is to conduct, it's really twofold. The first mission we conduct is security in both the Dan and Damman districts, partnered with the Afghan Uniformed Police and also the government officials of both those districts, specifically the governor, the district governors, the chiefs of police, and also the National Director of Security, or their NDS chiefs. We work with them in order to provide security of these two districts here in Kandahar. Specifically, what's unique to these two districts is the fact that Dan and Damman both surround the Kandahar airfield. So working in conjunction with those forces to bring stability in both the districts facilitates the ability for Kandahar to run as a strategic piece of infrastructure here in the RC South. The other piece of our mission is to provide security for 6 security force assistance teams. Both the Outlaw and the Pale Horse troops provide security for those teams as they conduct work with both the Afghan National Army and the 2nd Mobile Strike Force. Our role with the AUP is very unique. We actually work with them in conjunction with their operations, trying to follow and support them as they are in the lead, because eventually, as I tell them, I'm not the first American they met, but I might be either the last or the next to last American they meet. So we're trying to ensure that they are moving towards independent operations in sector by providing security just day to day, and also when there's insurgent elements that do operate within the Dan and Damman districts, that they can effectively find and arrest those individuals and bring them to justice. So we do work with ANA, specifically on the advisory level, and basically what that looks like is daily operations where the teams here at Camp Lindsay will go over to Camp Hero, which is adjacent to us, and provide advisory functions through day-to-day operations, either at the staff level or at the company level, helping them through their processes. Some of the things that they're providing there as far as advisory operations is helping them with their indirect fire support, also explosive ordnance disposal, and also with engineering support. Some of the key areas which will allow them to conduct independent operations as we leave Afghanistan in the future. Some of the challenges we're facing here is obviously as we close infrastructure, specifically in RC South, as FOBs and combat outposts are closed. Those Afghan National Security Force elements that are left in the area to provide security, because we're not necessarily co-located with them, we do not necessarily know what they're doing 24/7. So what that has caused us to do is develop a relationship where they are willing to call us and tell us when things are occurring within our sector, so we have visibility of enemy activity and also what's happening with the local national population, whether it's enemy related or not. So through not having daily contact with them, we're just developing that relationship where they're willing to call us, and also having meetings in a periodic nature that facilitates communications between us and the Afghan governance and also the security forces. And we're finding positive results there. The Afghans are willing and able to provide not only governance functions but also security functions here in Afghanistan. So that's a positive thing as we look forward to reducing our footprint here in RC South, and as the mission comes to a close sometime towards the end of 2014.